Go ahead.
This was supposed to be the game where you kind of rolled out this new look team with all these new faces, but half of them were on the bench. How difficult is it to get a gauge of the results of this when half the lineup was out?
I just felt that, well, there's about 2 people that I think, from the people who are out, that will return. So the situation is such that only a small percentage will return anyway.
Okay.
So it's not going to be like, give it a couple of 3 weeks and then everybody who's sitting out is coming back, because they're not. So this is our reality. This is our situation. I thought that I was telling my assistant coaches that we lost this by and make sure you quote the whole thing, that we lost this by 1 call, and that was the one I made to schedule the game, because the other team was very, very good. I thought that we constantly got beat from point A to point B, whether it was lateral or vertical. And I thought that we've got ourselves into a situation where going to practice, there's some realistic points that I can make in as far as what we're trying to do. I thought that for as much as we've practiced, we're not where we should be in terms of preparation. That's partially, not partially. It's my fault. We need to get better. We need to get better quicker. I think we may see that we got better in some aspects, just simply because the teams we will play are not going to be as physical, or not all the teams we will play. There are some teams that we still have on our schedule. They are as physical as the team we played.
Did you see anything that you were encouraged by? Or?
Yes, actually I was, and I told them. I thought some people stepped up. I thought Alyssa Morris did a very good job. Last year we always felt that she played 2-3 minutes and she hit a wall, and we needed to sub. We did not see the wall tonight. She got a cramp, but we did not see a wall. She competed and she played. I thought Trey Shanti, for as a freshman for her first game, she competed. She misses some assignments. She does some things that she just doesn't know. I thought that Marissa Rivera figured out a way to produce in some ways, and yet she hasn't played for a long time. And there are times where I think, and I told her that there are times where I feel that she loses concept of what's going on around her. But I think all those things in time, we don't have a lot of time, but I think in time will show up, and then we will be stronger. I think that that Rhea is going to help us when she comes back, but Rhea, who did play, needs to be utilized a little bit more in the post area, especially when we play people who are really quick. I think she will play a lot better when she's surrounded by other people who are feeling comfortable in the environment that they're in. And there's times where I felt that we were not comfortable, obviously. They made us very uncomfortable.
Coach, Rakina Williams of Miami had more than 30 points. She scored most of the Miami's points. Why was it so difficult to stop her and contain her?
There was, we knew, in our scouting report, we knew how much she loves to shoot the basketball. We talked about don't let her get going, but she did, and we wanted to try really hard to stop Shanice Johnson and Rakina. From what we've seen throughout the film and last year, she's so streaky. We needed some help, and she didn't give us any. We needed for her not to be that effective. But again, I mean, it wasn't that she was that effective. She did a really good job, I thought, going to the basket. And as good a job as she did going to the basket, we did a poor job in clogging up the middle or drawing charges, because her drives were not one dribble. There were long drives, and we did not do a good job in getting her into any kind of foul trouble when she's taking the ball from that far away to the basket. So she's very capable. They feel that between her and Shanice Johnson that they have two really good players, and she stepped up tonight.
As a team, you guys had over 20 turnovers. What will you guys do to lower the number of turnovers for the next game?
Yeah, I thought that in our exhibition game we had turnovers. We had 24 turnovers, but most of them were pass and catch. We didn't catch the ball very well. We had 22 turnovers, and 17 of them came off of their steals. So they were getting in our passing lanes. They were quick enough to get there. Obviously, we need to do a better job passing, better job receiving. We have to do a better job setting in screens and coming to the ball. Another thing that I thought that they did a good job, and I knew that going in, is the fact that they switch all the screens. And because they switch the screens, they negate the screens, and so we're not really open off the screens, and then you have to work really hard to either post up and or go one-on-one, because anyone coming off a screen is not open because of the switch. But then their speed negated some of the stuff that we were trying to do, either one-on-one or getting the ball into the post, because we didn't do a good enough job in being able to combat that.
Did you learn anything new about this team from this loss?
I think I did, and I think I'm going to learn a lot more later tonight when I'm watching the film. But I think that, like I said, to me it's a process where, I don't know, I hope 2 weeks from now we don't have to talk about all the things that we did wrong tonight, that we can get better as this team plays out. And again, with the schedule that we have, we will get challenged. And either we will be getting killed every game, or we will rise up and play at this level. And if we do, then it's a pretty good level to compete at.
I'm good.
Do you guys need to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
First off, which is which? Which is...
This is Marissa Rivera, and this is Alyssa Morris.
Okay. I guess just your take on the game and this new roster and kind of how you guys played together.
Well, I think, it's first game of the season, and we're going to have to take this loss in a stride and learn from it. I think it kind of exposed a lot of things that we didn't really think were going to, be so detrimental to our team. And, we still have 2 more games this weekend, and I think we're really going to, take those games and apply what we learned from tonight and really just build on that.
I felt like tonight we got outplayed in some ways. We could learn a lot from this. It's good that we were battle tested earlier, so we can learn from this and go on. I mean, Miami is a pretty explosive team. There was some positives in this game, so we just have to go ahead and learn from this loss.
You had a scary moment in the second half. Can you describe what happened?
Just cramped up calf muscle. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel right now? Is your injury better, or
Yeah,
you feel
it's
better?
fine.
Okay.
With so many new faces and learning to play together, is it almost good to have a tough game like this to start with, just so you know exactly what you have to do? I mean, it's kind of all right in front of you. It's not like playing a lower level opponent where some things can get hidden.
Yeah, I think it was good that we, had this game to come out first. We do have, a couple more tough games ahead of us, and we know the level that we can play at, and I think we learned that tonight, and that, we just got to learn from this and keep going.
Like Marissa said, our preseason schedule is pretty tough. I mean, we're going to be challenged night in, night out, so some games as far as being battle tested, could be similar to this one. We just have to step up to the challenge.
I think we have to work on coming together as a team too. I think that was. I think we did it better in the second half, but overall, over the course of the game,